Museums are quiet halls, sanctuaries of knowledge filled with echoes of time, whispers of the past resonating through the ages. They are places where stories of our world, tales of evolution and extinction, are carefully held in glass cases, preserved for generations to come. I've spent a lifetime wandering such places, exploring the corridors of history, but even after all these years, some discoveries still stop you in your tracks, capturing your imagination and sparking a sense of wonder. In the Royal Ontario Museum, among mammoths, those giants of the Ice Age, and saber-toothed cats, the apex predators of their time, I found a jawbone, a relic from a bygone era unlike any other I had ever seen. It was a Smilodon jaw, a piece of a fearsome predator, but stained a deep, almost blackish brown, a color that hinted at a unique history. The color of ancient wood, weathered by time and the elements. The label read, Talara, Peru, a place I'd never heard of before. Unlike the famous La Brea fossils known for their light coloration, this one's darkness hinted at a different story, a different process of preservation. It felt as if this creature had been pulled, unearthed from a deeper, more mysterious part of the earth, a place shrouded in geological secrets. This single jawbone, this dark and enigmatic relic, was my introduction to Talara. A forgotten fossil graveyard, a treasure trove of prehistoric life on Peru's sun-scorched coast. The fossil's preservation, the intricate details still visible, told of a unique environment and a different kind of fossilization, a process that imbued the bones with their distinctive color. What other secrets did Talara hold? What other stories were buried beneath its sands? What other creatures met their end in those sticky pools, trapped in the embrace of the earth? That encounter sparked a deep curiosity, a burning desire to understand this place, leading me on a journey through research and conversations with scientists, experts who had dedicated their lives to unraveling the mysteries of the past. Talara is not just about the animals that died there, the megafauna that roamed the ancient landscape, but about a natural trap, a geological phenomenon, that operated with deadly precision for thousands of years, ensnaring unsuspecting creatures in its sticky embrace. The dark stain on that fossil, that unique coloration, was the signature of its tomb, the mark of its final resting place. The sticky seeping asphalt of the Brea Tar Pits, a substance that both preserved and claimed the lives of countless creatures. It's a place that deserves to be known, a site of immense scientific importance, by all who are fascinated by the lost worlds of our planet, by the creatures that once roamed the earth, and by the forces that shaped their destinies. Sometimes a single fossil, a fragment of the past, can open a window to an entire lost world, revealing the secrets of a bygone era and sparking our curiosity about the history of life on Earth. To truly understand the significance of these fossils, and the stories they hold, we must travel to the northern coast of Peru, a land of dramatic contrasts, to the stark and seemingly endless expanse of the Sechuran desert. Here, beneath the arid, sun-baked surface where life seems impossible, crude oil, a relic of ancient organic matter, has seeped upward from the depths for millennia, leaving behind thick, sticky asphalt deposits that glisten under the harsh desert sun. These are the infamous Talara tar seeps, a paleontological treasure trove dating back to the late Pleistocene Epoch, a period of Earth's history approximately 13 to 14,000 years ago, towards the end of the last ice age. This was a time of immense and dramatic change across the globe. Ice sheets were rapidly retreating, reshaping landscapes, climates were shifting and becoming more unpredictable, and a fascinating, diverse mix of animals were roaming the vast plains of South America. The Talara seeps offer a unique window, capturing a fleeting moment in time, just before many of these magnificent animals, the megafauna of the Pleistocene, vanished forever from the face of the earth. The seeps are an important part of a larger chain of asphaltic fossil sites, stretching across both North and South America, revealing the continent's rich prehistoric past. But Talara uniquely offers a vital and previously underrepresented South American perspective on this critical period. The animals preserved with remarkable clarity here reveal a complex and thriving habitat, most likely a dry tropical forest or a diverse scrubland environment, supporting a rich and interconnected community of both herbivores and formidable predators. The thick, viscous tar oozed slowly and deceptively, forming seemingly harmless pools, often disguised by a thin layer of water, dust, or fallen leaves, unknowingly making them incredibly deadly and inescapable traps for unsuspecting creatures. For the large Pleistocene animals that roamed this landscape, a single misstep, a moment of carelessness could mean a slow, agonizing, and inescapable end, but also, remarkably, exceptional preservation for those that became entombed. These seeps concentrated the drama of life and death in a truly unique way, capturing the intricate details of this ancient ecosystem with astonishing clarity and detail. Talara's collection of fossils is like a perfectly preserved snapshot of a vanished world, meticulously preserved for millennia by the Earth itself, a testament to the power of natural processes. The story of Talara is ultimately a story of deception lurking beneath the surface, the entrapment of the unwary, and the constant struggle for survival. In these seemingly innocuous sticky pools of tar, the secrets of the past waited patiently, hidden just beneath the surface, ready to be uncovered and reveal the wonders of a bygone era. The tar seep's trap was brutally simple, a silent and patient hunter. A thirsty animal, perhaps a majestic mammal of the Ice Age, lured by a shimmering pool of what appeared to be water, would step forward, seeking refreshment, only to be caught by the deceptively sticky asphalt lurking beneath the surface. Panic and struggle only worsened the situation, making escape more and more impossible with each desperate movement. The cries and thrashing of trapped animals acted as a beacon, luring predators and scavengers from miles around, drawn by the promise of an easy meal, who, in their eagerness, often became victims themselves, adding to the deadly tableau. This predator trap phenomenon explains the disproportionately high number of carnivore fossils compared to herbivores discovered at Talara. The tar captured not just individual animals but the entire intricate food web: prey, predators, and scavengers alike, all preserved together in a macabre snapshot of life and death. Once an animal succumbed to the tar's embrace, the oxygen-deprived or anoxic environment prevented the usual processes of decay. Over time, bones were thoroughly impregnated with heavy oils from the surrounding tar, stained a deep, rich brown or black, and remarkably protected from the ravages of time for millennia upon millennia. Unlike traditional petrification, where organic material is replaced by minerals, this unique preservation process allowed skeletons to remain largely intact, retaining an astonishing level of detail. In a way, the tar acted as a natural embalming agent, preserving life, creating a near-perfect time capsule, offering us an unparalleled glimpse into the world of the Ice Age. Each fossil unearthed from the tar pits is more than just a bone, it's a direct and tangible link to a vanished ecosystem, a story waiting to be told. The level of preservation is so incredibly complete that we can meticulously study injuries sustained during life, analyze growth patterns, and even infer aspects of social behavior from these ancient remains. Talara's tar didn't just trap life in a moment, it immortalized it, offering a window into a world long gone. Locked within these dark, oil-soaked fossils, the ancient world endures, whispering its secrets to those who know how to listen. The number of fossils from Talara is staggering. Tens of thousands of bones, mostly carnivores. For every large herbivore, there are up to 10 carnivore fossils, offering a unique view of Ice Age predator-prey dynamics. Dire wolves are the most common, followed by saber-toothed cats, pumas, jaguars, and even a giant short-faced bear. The tar collected a who's who of Pleistocene predators, creating a carnivore graveyard. Birds of prey and scavengers like vultures and condors are also abundant. Smaller mammals, reptiles, and insects add further detail to this lost world. Herbivores, horses, llamas, deer, and giant ground sloths, are present, but rare. The fossil tally reveals the trap's deadly efficiency and the ecosystem's complexity. Talara's collection is a scientific treasure trove, unmatched in its detail. When people think of Ice Age tar pits, La Brea in Los Angeles comes to mind. La Brea fossils are honey brown, but Talara's are stained deep, almost black, a signature of its unique geology. The color difference is due to the heavy oil at Talara, which leaves a darker, more intense stain. This allows paleontologists to identify a fossil's origin at a glance. Both sites acted as predator traps and preserved similar species, enabling fascinating comparisons. Scientists can study differences in size, injury, and disease between populations from both sites. Talara, however, features animals unique to South America, making it more than just a southern La Brea. It's a biological crossroads where native and immigrant species mingled. The dark fossils of Talara tell a story that can't be found anywhere else. Each site offers a different perspective on Ice Age life. Together they help us understand the continent-wide story of extinction and survival. Talara's unique fauna sets it apart. The Sechuran desert fox, still living in the region today, is a survivor from the Pleistocene. Its fossils provide a baseline for understanding the modern ecosystem. Jaguars from Talara were larger than today's, hinting at a different ecological role. Dire wolves, though abundant, were slightly smaller than their Californian cousins, evidence of adaptation to local conditions. These subtle differences reveal how widespread species changed across the continent. Smilodon fatalis, the apex predator, is well represented, with fossils showing injuries, arthritis, and a range of sizes. Each bone tells a story of conflict and survival in a dangerous world. Talara's predators were a spectacular mix of the familiar and the unique. Nowhere else can we study such a dynamic assembly of ancient hunters. One of Talara's most poignant discoveries is the high number of juvenile carnivore fossils. Many dire wolves and saber-toothed cats were young, suggesting the tar was especially dangerous for inexperienced hunters. Perhaps adults brought their young to practice hunting on trapped prey, only for the young to become victims themselves. Social feeding behavior may have pushed less dominant juveniles to the tar's edge, increasing their risk. The tar was an unforgiving teacher. A single misstep could be fatal. This abundance of young fossils offers a rare window into the growth and social lives of extinct predators. We can study how these animals matured and when they began to hunt. The high mortality rate for young carnivores paints a vivid picture of Ice Age peril. Even the most powerful predators faced constant danger. Talara's fossils reveal the thin line between survival and tragedy. For decades, Talara's fossils sat largely unstudied, overshadowed by La Brea. Now, new technologies, CT scans, isotopic analysis, ancient DNA are unlocking their secrets. Scientists are reconstructing ancient diets, climates, and behaviors in unprecedented detail. Talara is the largest, but not the only, tar seep in South America. Others add to the continent-wide picture. Comparing fossils across sites reveals species movements and regional differences at the end of the Ice Age. Talara is a key pillar in understanding South America's lost world. Its dark asphalt preserved a library of ancient life now finally being read. In these fossils we find not just extinction but the resilience and complexity of life itself.